Imagine waking up one morning with a thought so clear, so absolute, that it overrides everything else that you know. You look in the mirror, you see your face, you pinch your arm and feel the pain. But you know, with 100% certainty, that you are dead. This isn't a ghost story. This is the medical file of Mademoiselle. In 1880, she walked into a doctor's office and demanded that she didn't need to eat. Why? Because she claimed her body had no organs, no blood, and that she was merely a decomposing shell walking the earth. She was the first famous case of walk-in corpse syndrome. And the scariest part, her brain wasn't hallucinating a monster. The monster was her own brain. So, how does a living, breathing human become convinced they are rotting away? To understand this, we have to look at the wiring of reality. Normal recognition works like a two-step verification code. Step 1. Your eyes see a face that happens here, in the fusiform gyrus. Step 2. That image gets sent to the amygdala, the emotional center, which stamps it with a feeling of familiarity. That's Mom. That's my face. In Cottard's delusion, that wire is cut. You look in the mirror, you see the face, but your amygdala sends silence. No emotional ping, no warmth, no me. Your logic center tries to make sense of this data error. It asks, if I look like me, but I have absolutely no connection to being alive, what am I? The brain's only logical conclusion is terrifying. I must be dead. This sounds like a philosophical problem, right? Wrong. It is a lethal medical emergency. People with Cottards often stop eating. Why would you feed a corpse? Why would you brush your teeth if your gums are already rotting? Some patients demand to be buried. Others stop bathing because they believe they smell of decay, even when they are perfectly clean. It is the ultimate betrayal. Your senses are working fine, but your interpretation of reality has completely collapsed. It usually stems from severe depression, brain injuries, or adverse reactions to medication. It actually proves that being alive isn't just a biological fact. It's a feeling, and you can lose that feeling overnight. Here is the wildest part. This is actually the inverse of another terrifying condition you might know. Capgras delusion. In Capgras, the wire is cut when you look at others. You see your mother, feel no emotion, and conclude she is an imposter and alien replica. In Cottard's, you look at yourself, feel nothing, and conclude you are the imposter. You are the empty shell. It shows us how fragile our grip on self really is. We are just a few firing neurons away from being total strangers to ourselves. Mademoiselle X eventually died of starvation, convinced she had no stomach to digest food. It is a tragic reminder that the most dangerous place on earth isn't a dark alley. It's the space between your ears. So, a question for you. If your brain told you that your family were imposters, or that you didn't exist, would you trust your logic or your gut? Let me know in the comments, and follow 4 more glitches in the human machine.